Resident Evil Biohazard. The kid was the Biohazard the whole time. And the kid was the old lady, the grandpa. The grandma was the physical extension, I think, of what the old kid's spirit is. If I were to review this game, I would highly recommend it. It's very cinematic. It kind of reminds me of PT. It was stressful to play for me. I would get exhausted after 1 to 2 hours of playing it. Maybe it's because I'm not used to this kind of game. Oh, art director. This is a cool way to show the rolling credits. Hey, thanks, Dark Soul, for stopping by. I appreciate you stopping by, Dark Soul. Sarah, it's okay. Hey, I'm gonna have these highlights on YouTube as well as Twitch, but I'll switch over to another game after this. So this isn't the end of our stream tonight. If I were to rate this game, oh my gosh, I'd probably say like 8 out of 10. I didn't like it as much as the first one. Maybe I'm just used to the third person over the shoulder, but it was a treat. It was exciting, very cinematic. If you want a cinematic horror game, this is it. The controls were a little clunky. I didn't like the molded as a character. Oh my goodness. It's a couch. The couch was the villain the whole time. No, I'm just kidding. It'd be more interesting if this was semi-based off of real experiments or something. But it kind of reminds me, just you test some stuff out. It's like half spiritual, half biological. So it's weird. It was a ghost, but it was also about serums. You got the creepy girl in there, a little bit like Samora from The Ring. Interesting stuff. Interesting. Nakanishi. Koshi Nakanishi. Thank you for developing this game. So to summarize my experience with this, very stressful to play. Hard for me to play more than an hour and two at a sitting, but I got through it. And if I were to calculate how long it took, I would probably say, for me, it took probably about 7 to 8 hours. It was about an 8-hour game. I'm probably underestimating because I was stuck on that escape room puzzle with Lucas. So maybe a 9-hour game max. Probably 9-hour game. Wow, there's so many people who worked on it. But anyways, very cinematic. Left you wondering about that world a little bit more. Not just like it's some old house in the bayou in Louisiana. You wish that there was a little more world building. I wish there was a little more world building. They didn't even introduce Evelyn as a character until very late in the game. So the main source of evil, or whatnot, or the Biohazard. It's called Biohazard, but you don't even know what the Biohazard is until the final few chapters. And I feel like after you escape with Mia and Zoe, I feel like there's, I don't know, I feel like there's 5 people from Chris Redfield. Anyway, when you escape from the mutated Jack fight from the boat, I feel like it really speeds up the story, and I just wish that I would have gotten a little bit more of that story early on. Like, why are we here? What are we doing? What are we Because, honestly, Ethan, if I was Ethan, man, I wouldn't have followed Mia. What are you doing going into these backwoods for? Chasing your wife that's been missing for 3 years. Why do you wait 3 years? What's going on? You don't think about visiting at all? Anyway. So that was a weird kind of marriage thing between Mia Winters and Ethan Winters. What kind of marriage is that? You don't see each other for 3 years and you're like, oh, maybe I'll just wander down there. You think the SWAT team with Chris Redford would have been the first thing to land. You don't think Ethan Winters would have just sat at home waiting for Chris to come back with the serum and everything. Yeah, it's interesting though. It's really a roller coaster ride, and they achieved their job in doing that. 8 out of 10's not bad. And I'm excited to play The Village next. If you're watching this, if you're not watching this live, you'll probably just see other Let's Plays up. But my goal is to play maybe Resident Evil 7, then Resident Evil 8. I've only played 1. At this time of playing this Resident Evil, I'd only played the first Resident Evil, the 4th, and the 5th. It's only 3 RE games. Now we just beat RE7, Resident Evil 7 blind on normal. Coming up, I plan to play Resident Evil 8. And then after Resident Evil 8, I plan to play the remakes of Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. And that just leaves Resident Evil 6, which I heard was a little bit of a letdown. I remember when I played RE5, I played 4 and 5. 5, I think, was the co-op one. And so 6, I might do 6 just to round it off, depending. But, we'll see what it comes out with. Other than that, I appreciate each and every one of you who have been here for this. Ooh, look at these hydrates. I've gotten a couple hydrates. Thank you, Sarah. I'm just going to drink some water. Ooh. I get so wrapped up in these games, I forget to drink water. Anyways, I appreciate each and every one of you for watching this, if you're not here. And for those of you in chat who are here, thank you so much for supporting me through this playthrough. I can't believe we actually did it in a very short amount of time. I've just been chipping away at this at between 1.5 to 2 hour sessions, and we were able to get through it in less than a month, along with other games we were playing. But anyways, this was just a very impressive game, very impressive cinematically. I'm expecting a little bit cleaner fighting with Village, RE8, Resident Evil 8. Only because it was made in first person after this, and it's maybe a little more recent. I don't know when that came out, maybe 2001, so maybe 4 or 5 years later. 5 years later, I think. This might be a 2017 game, so 4 years later, 5 years. Look at all of these people who worked on this project. It's just a testament to how much work goes into making something like this. Agile Media Network. Oh geez, they named themselves after a software development methodology, I should be like Waterfall Studios. Sales promotion team. You got just 6 guys saying, hey, it's a good game. Is that it? No, I'm just kidding. Online strategy team. Where's the online strategy team? Is this like marketing, probably? Yeah, licensing, marketing. Because this game isn't online. It's not co-op. Go into it with a single-person mindset. Oh, I know a couple Lenhards. Maybe I think Capcom. Wonderful games. I like the Devil May Cry series. I play a lot of try to play a lot of horror games. Just gonna continue hydrating. Lead tester. Any problems? It's Hiroshi Takayama's fault. Look at all these testers that get their name in the game. This is so cool. I wish I could be a tester on there. Quality assurance manager, legal. We get it. We get it. And I guess they got some IP in here. You know, who knows? Maybe that serum has a patent on it. So if there's actually a T virus outbreak, the E neuroserum or whatever it's called is going to be patented by Capcom. So keep that in mind if there's ever a zombie outbreak. Capcom might be bogarting the cure. They have those intellectual property lawyers on it. Aggressor Group, military and tactical equipment, so I'm guessing they helped model maybe some of the gear that you find, try to make it realistic. This is Agile Media Network. They search them Agile. Thank you, Havoc, and X-Lock, I guess. Simply Gone. 2017, yep, so that's when the game was finished, but it began almost, it took 8 years to develop, my goodness. So it took about 8 years to develop this game, that's impressive. Anyway. Yeah, I like the soundtrack, I like the visuals, I like the story. Jun Takeuchi. In Dolby, Louisiana. Where's Dolby? Is that made up? Where's this Dolby, Louisiana? You kidding me? Yeah, there is no. I mean, there's a Dooley, Rosalind in Laplace, but I don't know any Dolby, Louisiana. That sounds like a made-up name. And here's my record. So I estimated. Yeah, Sarah, I can do that right after this. So here we go. It took me 10 hours, 15 minutes on normal. I only found 20 of the 12, and I only found 12 of the 18 antique coins. Man, wish I would have gotten that Magnum. Files opened. Oh, almost opened all the files. That's impressive. I opened the item box a ton of times. I would just open it and close it and open it and close it. I used some healing items, some stabilizers are nice, some steroids. Overall, pretty good game. Difficulty Madhouse, and what is Albert O1R? So that's the gun at the end of the game that was unlocked. Ooh, item, the secret of defense. What's the secrets of defense? And additional free content. Maybe we'll try that out later. And we're back at the title screen. What a beautiful game. Thank you so much for joining again. Alright, that's it for this playthrough. I'm going to hop over on